I'm Izzy, and this is Dizzy Quilts and Sews. Welcome to episode 7 of Hashtag Friday Sews. All right, before I jump right in with my updates, a big thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, who is basically the creator of Hashtag Friday Sews. So thank you, Jen. Also, what I'm wearing today, so I'm wearing a black Uvita top by Itch to Stitch. I sewed this up in the fall with a interlock fabric from the Fabric Snob. I really, really like this top. And I'm kind of sad it's going to get retired now for a few months because spring has finally sprung in Montreal. We've had a few warm, well, I say warm, it went up to 15 degrees a couple of days ago, earlier this week. And now it's been basically raining and raining and raining. So typical April weather for Quebec and Montreal. So as you know, I've been off on a bit of a vacation this week, and I thought I was going to get all of this sewing done. And I did get to sew a little bit, but not as much as I had hoped. Because I was going to be off, I also made a bunch of appointments, doctor appointments, and all of that good stuff. And which means that, it's sewing time. I'm not going to say sewing time has been limited, but it wasn't nearly as much as I had hoped. But anyway, last weekend we did spend the day on Sunday with the family at the Sugar Shack, which was amazing. I ate way too much food, and then we had fun with the family. Like the Sugar Shack we went to had like horse rides and hay rides and a train. And anyway, so we spent a few hours there with all the kids and the grandkids, and it was just good for my soul. It was just an amazing, amazing day. Besides that, I finished my Harrison shirt this week, and I am so happy with it. I'm going to do a full review of the pattern as well as the class from Cashmerette, because I did buy the shirt making for curves class by Cashmerette. So I will put together a video review for you on the shirt and the class. But I'm very, very pleased with the finished garment. I used my brand new Juki sewing machine to sew the buttonholes on there. And although it didn't go perfectly, it went well enough, and I now have buttonholes and buttons on my shirt, and I can actually wear it, which is awesome. So more to come on the Harrison shirt. Another thing I managed to get done this week is my son's bed-size quilt. So it is done. Yay. I've not been able to get pictures of it. I am going to show you a little bit of a preview, and it is bear approved. So yes, like I said, it's basically been raining, so I've not been able to get a picture. Also, that thing is massive. It's so huge. So it's 90 inches square. I don't really have a good place to hang a huge quilt like that for pictures. So I'm probably going to have to wait until I have two of the boys around. I have very tall sons. So I'm going to wait until I have two of the boys around so they can hold it up and I can take pictures of it. And I'm looking over there because it's right there folded. And my son's excited to have it, but he can't really pick it up until I've taken pictures. But anyways, I'll definitely be sharing pictures when I can take some. Now, in my last Friday Sews video, I said that I also wanted to make a white t-shirt for my granddaughter, for Madison, this week, as well as a navy t-shirt for my husband this week. So I printed the pattern I was going to use for Madison. I took out my white jersey scraps that I thought for sure I could use to put this t-shirt together. and managed to cut everything out. I did have to get very creative in terms of pattern piece placement on the scraps I had. I'm sorry, Bear is wanting some attention. And I started to sew the garment together, and it just did not. That's what he does all day. He just climbs on things. So, yes, so I put the garment. We're back. The joys of having a kitten around when you're trying to film a YouTube video. So as I was saying, I cut Madison's t-shirt out of white jersey scraps I had and did have to play Tetris with the patterned pieces. And in the end, I learned a very important lesson on knit garments. Straight of grain, or the grain line, and pattern piece placement matters. So I did not end up with a very good looking garment, I have to be honest. The band, the neck band, did not stretch proper. Anyways, it was just a mess. It was just a mess. Major fail. Now the good news is that I'd use scraps, so you know, not a big deal there. I do have other white jersey that I can use to make her a shirt. Also, the pattern, like, she's a size 6. She's a tiny little girl. She's 6 years old, but she's in a size 6 by Love Notions. And some of the pieces were very fiddly. And yeah, I think I'm gonna try another pattern for her. I've actually printed out the Love Notions La Belladonna, which is, I think, less pieces, less fiddly sewing to be done. So I think I'm gonna like sewing that up for her better. Also, the white jersey I plan on using for her shirt is, or her new shirt, is a lot drapier. It's got some viscose in it, so it's more like a viscose jersey. So I think La Belladonna is going to be perfect for that type of fabric. Whereas the other one with the peekaboo kind of cut out in the back, it needed fabric with a little more structure to hold its shape properly. I don't know that it would work with a viscose jersey. So all that to say, no t-shirt for Madison yet, although the week is not over. So you never know, I might actually get that done this weekend. And for my husband's navy t-shirt, I have the pattern ready. I have washed the fabric. All I need to do now is cut and sew. And I am committed to getting that done this weekend before I get back to work on Monday. The other thing I really want to get sewn, if I can, this weekend is my daughter's saltwater slip dress by Friday Pattern Company. So I showed you the charcoal fabric with the gold cats all over it during my last video. And Rachel from Stitched Up is going to have her sew along on Saturday. And she is making the same dress. So I'm hoping I can have the pattern printed, the fabric cut in time for Saturday morning, because the sew along starts at 1 p.m. my time. So if I can do all of the cutting Saturday morning, then I can sit down at the sewing machine at the same time as Rachel and everybody else joining and make the dress on Saturday. That would be really cool. And that is pretty much it for me this week. So a bit of a shorter, quicker Friday Sews video this week. Please leave me a like or a thumbs up on your way out if you like the video. And I would love it if you would consider subscribing. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you soon.